The makeup look that Bipasha Basu had in the 2000s was the most girly airbrushed makeup look I've ever seen in my entire life. You've probably seen this photo on Pinterest, so let's try to recreate that makeup look together today. My skin prep is already on, so I'm gonna go in with a blurring primer today. My favorite ones is the Danessa Myrix Blurring Balm, and I'm gonna use this just around my nose and my forehead to get that really blurring airbrush effect on my face. Foundation, I wanna go pretty full coverage, so I'm gonna go with the Haus Labs foundation. This is gonna give my skin a nice coverage, but still make it look slightly natural. After that, I'm just going to add a little bit of under eye concealer just to make my face look as airbrushed as possible. This is from Thread Beauty. I'm going to go in with a little bit of contour. This one's from Persona Beauty, and I want to make my cheeks kind of look a little bit more rounded out, so I'm going to place it right here. And I'm also going to place it on my forehead, my jawline, and my nose. Blending this out with my Ilia bronzing brush. I set my entire face with this setting powder by Huda Beauty. This is in the shade Pound Cake. Face is set. I'm going to go in with a pinky blush. This one's Rose Romance by Milani, and put that on the upper apples of my cheeks. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of powder bronzer. This one is from NYX Cosmetics. It's the Buttermelt Bronzer. This is my favorite drugstore bronzer, by the way. 10 bucks, and it works like a dream. And then just to emulate her nose shape just a little bit, I'm going to take this flat brush and the bronzer and just kind of put it on the sides of my nose. The base, I'm gonna go with a little bit more of pink blush. This one's from Flower Nose. I'm not sure which one it is, but this is the packaging. Add some highlighter to the top points of my cheek like she has in the photo. So I'm gonna take this pink shade by Dior, a little bit of a highlight on her nose. Then I'm gonna go in with this gold shade and put that right on the tip of my nose to give it more of that button nose effect, and on the bridge. If you can't tell before this, I decided to shave my eyebrows and mess them up completely. So I'm going to fill them in with the Morphe Nano Brow Pencil. I'm going to keep it super thin. I'm just going to fill in wherever I chopped off. Pinkish purple eye look. So I'm going to go in with this Morphe palette. This is the Morphe Rose Frequency palette. If you haven't tried any of these, be sure to pick them up. They're honestly the best eyeshadows on the market right now, in my opinion. Go with the shade Pinky Promise and start working that into my crease. Also, just want to blend it out closer to my brow bone. Now I'm going to take a brown shade from the same Morphe palette. This is the shade XOXO. And we're going to take that brown shade and put it really close to the crease. I want to do a sparkly lid, so I'm going to use this from Libertad Beauty. This is in the shade Union. And I'm going to put this right here on this part of my eye just to really open it up. If you haven't checked out this brand, it's Latino owned and all the products are amazing. Shimmers, I like to blend it out with my fingers, so I'm just going to blend it out, keeping it in this area. A little bit of a lighter gold shade, so I'm going to go with this Unleasha palette in the shade Pile. Pop of gold in the inner corners, so I'm going to go in with this Hard Candy Bubbly eyeshadow pencil and put that right on the inner corners of the eyes. Moving on to eyeliner, I'm going to tightline my waterline and my top lash with this Kajal by Kulfi Beauty. Emphasize this inner corner, making sure that the two eye lines meet. Go with this MAC liquid liner and do a small line on the top lash line. Mascara, I'm going to go in with some Tower 28 mascara on the top lashes. It's time for the lips, and I picked out a bunch of products, so this is going to be a hodgepodge of products to try to get that exact pinky shade on my skin tone. Line my lips with a pink lip liner. This one's from Maybelline in the shade Peaking. Now I'm going to go in with a gloss from MAC, and I think I'm just going to layer another lip gloss on top. This one's from Makeup by Mario in the shade Perfect Pink. And this is the final look. I think it's so beautiful and pink and feminine. It is one of the most beautiful makeup looks I've ever tried to put on my face. So thank you so much for watching this video. As always, if you have any suggestions, leave them down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!